Imagine sitting back and reading a book while your car takes you to your destination, or maybe recouping from a night out during the morning commute. What we're saying is, imagine a reality where a car doesn't need you to drive it.
Is the future of the auto industry autonomous? Are these things really going to be a reality?
Autonomous cars will definitely be a reality. A Tesla car next year will probably be 90% capable of autopilot.
This is the Tesla Model S. It's just one of the many vehicles that won't need a driver at the wheel on the highway.
We're now going to turn on the autopilot system.
Okay.
Engaging it now. My hands are now off the steering wheel, my foot is off the accelerator.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk announced last week that he plans to turn on autopilot in the Model S sometime this summer, although it's still not clear whether that feature is technically legal in the US. So how officials handle Tesla's announcement could be a good indicator of when we'll see other companies start to roll out their cars with similar autopilot features. Nearly every major car company plus Google is developing a self-driving vehicle. But on Sunday, the tech will get its biggest test yet when Delphi takes a self-driving car on a cross-country trip. Delphi has placed its system in an Audi Q5 SUV. It'll be a major feat, the longest trip for an autonomous car in real-world conditions. Delphi doesn't make cars itself, but it's a major supplier of parts to the auto industry. It's known for major innovations like the first electric starter and dashboard radio. Delphi's design, like most others, is only capable of driving autonomously on the highway. Through a series of sensors on the vehicle's exteriors, self-driving cars can tell if the road is slick with snow, read speed limit signs, and detect if a driver ahead unexpectedly hits the brakes.
For example, if there's a cyclist in the bike lane, the vehicle understands that this is a cyclist, not another object like a car or a pedestrian.
Self-driving cars can't handle the confusion of urban areas just yet. Currently, they're only legal for testing in Nevada, Florida, Michigan, California, and Washington, D.C. So when will we actually get our hands on a car that drives itself? In spite of Tesla's ambitious plans, the current estimate is around 2020. That's assuming government regulators are satisfied with their safety, and there are still a few lingering questions to hammer out, such as who pays for the damage when a vehicle's autopilot makes a mistake? Will it be the manufacturer or the vehicle's operator? Will insurance companies even cover these vehicles? But despite the numerous safety concerns raised in the great autonomous car debate, a former General Motors exec says safety could end up being the biggest selling point.
The autonomous car doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs, doesn't text while driving, doesn't get road rage. Young autonomous cars don't want to race other young autonomous cars, and they don't go to sleep.
On average, there were more than 5.8 million traffic accidents per year in the U.S. between 2002 and 2012. Lutz says autonomous cars could decrease accidents by 90%, or just under 500,000 accidents per year.
Auto driving.
In fact, many people who have been in a self-driving car say the tech is so safe, it's actually kind of dull.
So I'm just pushing the plus button, I'm releasing the steering wheel and the pedals, and it's not more than dramatic than that.
So yeah, we're probably still 5 years off from autopilot replacing cruise control, and when you really look at it, that in and of itself isn't really a world-changing development. But according to a report from consulting firm McKinsey & Company, add 15 years and the impact of automated vehicles could be huge. See, it's when cars get to the point they no longer need a driver at all that things actually start getting interesting.
You arrive at the shopping center and you decide, I want my car to go park itself, find its own spot. So you press a button on your smartphone and the car will drive away on its own and find its own spot and park itself.
Or imagine an Uber-like service that nearly eliminates the need to own a car because you can just order one on your smartphone. And considering the average American loses an estimated 111 hours in traffic each year, time spent in the car could be used to boost productivity, or more likely boost your Angry Birds score. In short, self-driving cars are definitely on the road to reality. We'll probably just have to settle for boring old autopilot for the next few decades until cars are cruising around without humans in the driver's seats. For Newsy, I'm Christian Bryant.